Hello, future people! Because I'm recording this at a later date, I am the sadness. And breaking news, I am sad. Shocker, I know, but this time I have a reason that isn't existential. The game where I made this name from, Rec Room, is shutting down. Honestly, I shouldn't feel this way, as I have long since dropped the game, but I do. It's shutting down because of lack of funds and having too big of a scope. And the scope of the game was exactly why I left Rec Room in the first place, because Rec Room didn't feel like Rec Room anymore. It wasn't the college campus that I grew up with. It became a VR chat clone with Roblox funding practices. It looked like a cheap knockoff of both, and I lost the feeling I used to get. That it was a game about creativity and not a place where I had to spend $10 in a game to pick up an item that had no other purpose just to be there. Or even worse, made the game pay to win. It took the game from being VR Little Big Planet to being a game about having money to look cool. I started playing the game in 2020, just before the big lockdown. I became a paintball master, or rather, I was better than the average player, and not even close to being a pro. But if I had a sniper rifle and saw you across the map, it didn't matter if you were moving erratically or not. I got you. Even then, if there was a pistol on my hip, I'd be able to shoot you from wherever with only a few shots. Hell, it transferred the other games too, and now I have no skill to speak of, just Then I was invited to a graduation world. Didn't know why, but I joined, and it was around that time when school had let out, and I kind of just thought that Rec Room had a graduation event. It was just a guy trying to find some people to play with. But lucky me, it was good people, and I found a good friend group from that. You know, some kids too young to be playing VR, but they had grand dreams to become YouTubers and get their videos to be seen as the best in all of Rec Room. I became the straight man of the group, the calm one in the sea of chaos that they had, but only in the videos. Out of it, I was just as bad as the rest of them. And outside of making videos, we were just exploring new worlds to play on the channel. Unfortunately, they were never made to any actual videos, but, you know, it was amazing, you know. The spirit of Coach was flowing through us, you know. Then I had my girl crazy phase. I was using Rec Room to pick up chicks like crazy, the kind of way only a teenager with no filter could do, minus the fear of actually dating someone. I guess girls really liked a guy with a crappy haircut and red hoodie. This led me to join a Rec Room clan, as the girl I was with wanted to troll the place, but I ended up playing there whenever I was bored and had nothing to do. I eventually became a fairly influential guy, but I say, well, knowing that all my ideas were ignored and I was treated like I was 12 in a group where 13-year-olds were more respected than me. I was training troops, acting like a little snitch, telling the higher-ups what the middle ranks were doing, and eventually I kind of became a therapist for teenagers and kids for a while, and frankly, the problems I was helping with was way above what a socially anxious kid with daddy issues could handle. But I did my best, and no one died under my watch, so there's that. Then my girl crazy phase acted up again, dating my fellow clansfolk, getting me into drama, learning that people that I've helped with their problems happen to be real douchebags, and mixed with me being a coward, I left the clan, and then I came back. The same few problems came back up again. Rinse and repeat about 3 times before I left for good. The clan itself wasn't doing too well anyways. The leader didn't want to lead for college reasons, and had a horrible decision about who to trust and whatnot. And he broke Rule 5 a lot. Rule 5 was no simping. And he gave it to a guy who also didn't lead, as he had an actual life going on. I think the clan died and revived itself more times than I left and came back. Speaking of which, Mr. Big Man himself was always trying to get with my at-the-time girlfriend, so, you know, learned about that a couple years afterwards. Anyways, I was still playing the game, found a guy and made a shaggy cult where we dressed up as Mr. Norval Rogers and went around playing games. It was nice, it kept me playing, but Mr. De Niro stopped playing for a while and I had no reason to get on. I wasn't really making friends, didn't see any cool events happening where I could, and Rec Room just got boring with nothing to do. Especially as they got rid of weeklies, good token rewards, and even the avatars started to look... There used to be lore that I wanted to know about. Who was Coach? And, well, actually, that's about it. But Rec Room had that feeling, like it was its own world with rules, and things that didn't fit in with the pre-established theme. For example, the world was a college campus, and anything that wasn't duct tape and glue in a Rec Room original was wrong. Cardboard boxes were used to cover in paintball, strings were attached to flying enemies, say they were all part of a show. I mean, things were ramshackle, but they worked, and that was the vibe. And seeing that coach who wore a red jacket like I did in the Crescendo map, it got me excited. Then Rec Room got corporatized. There were full-body avatars, sponsors. You could buy Destiny 2 merch. And I knew Rec Room was not in the green. We all knew this. But it wasn't something I had control over. I didn't have a job. I can't become a shareholder. No real way to get my voice heard, nor would somebody care enough to do anything about it. I still came on every once in a while to see what changed. And what I saw I never really liked. AI, bad performance, desync, and bad hitboxes. But at that point, there wasn't much of the game left. It wasn't Rec Room anymore, just a husk of what it once was. Maybe things would have changed if they made the game a paid experience, or instead of their motto of ready, fire, aim, they took the time to see the community where it was, or has been as transparent as possible. None of this could have happened. I saw some ideas floating around about how they should have put advertisements in the game for other games. And now I'm thinking about it, the other games should have made experiences for you that once you completed it, gave you a % off of the game and gave Rec Room a cut. Of course, this isn't a video about what they should have done. It's my little way to say thank you, Rec Room, for being 4 years of my life and making the hard times forgotten, even if just for an hour. It's thank you for letting me be creative, finding friends, losing them, seeing my best mates be the best in the world at laser tag, and me being a menace in paintball. It's a thank you for letting me see beautiful worlds, talent, and horror all in one place. I'll miss you, Rec Room, and instead of getting rid of everything, you should make it open source. It really would be a shame to see everything just disappear with no starting point for a fan with far better computer skills than I to make something special. Bring it back, or, make something entirely new. I think what I missed most was the early ages, when I was playing with the lads, when there was just fun to be had. Just that. Not going on to do all this weird military junk, being an e-boy looking for e-girl, just seeing my friends be creative, making things, allowing me to help out, and imagining a nice future where we all made things together. Honestly, me and Oscar would take on the world's best Rec Room military all by ourselves, and with the others, we'd have the whole world at our feet. There was someone that could do anything. Thank you, Call Me Jackson, for inviting me and bringing that crackhead energy. Thank you, England Boy, for keeping us together for the years that we've known each other. And thank you, Oscar, for being the only other slightly sane one, keeping me invested in laser tag. And to the other lads I didn't mention, thank you for keeping Rec Room the place I knew it was. To the folks I was in the clan with, thank you for dealing with me, and you should also thank me for dealing with you. I'd honestly do it all over again with some slight changes, of course. Thank you, Anna, for being the big sister of the whole clan. When you left, we lost a great person and an amazing builder. Thank you, Assassin, for being my trainer. As soon as you left, the whole clan fell apart, slowly but surely. Thank you, Blue and Maud, for being the uncle of the clan. Excuse me, as I was, uncles. You kept the younglings in check with y'all's personality. Thank you, Leanie, for being the Discord nerd. We really should have played more Echo when we had the chance. Us and Babajor. And to the peasants of the clan, thank you for being funny, weird, skilled, and stupid. There was always something going around whenever I was checking on you boys. And everyone else can go lick a salt lamp. Unless I like you, in which case you can lick the table salt. And thank you, Rec Room residents Rapscallions, for replaying and roleplaying the same repetitive games that they reached a retard. Or rage quit. Retard isn't slowing down, not calling you guys idiots. And thank you, the Rec Room team, for giving your Rec Room best. Thank Coach, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know where or when, but I do hope we meet again. Peace. what I expect from a game that's dying. You know, I used to be a soda pop salesman. I just kind of, you know, had a case of those, and I was kind of sell them out for high fives and shit. It was nice. Ah, pissed myself. You know, it's weird, because my friends that happen to be decent folk are the ones I found first, and yeah, everybody else kind of went downhill. Maybe I just kind of, I don't know, bad people to be friends with. Ironically. Folks that were, you know, annoying were the ones that were actually good. The ones that were chill ended up being, well, you know. Not to say that they were racist, they were just annoying.
What you doing up here, boy, Silver?
You know, I think it's gonna fix that. Yeah. All my friends ended up being dicks. Yeah, I can almost rank up.